Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Sadia Education Wali and I am a student at Rehan College Korangi Campus. Currently, I am enrolled in Teacher Training Bootcamp 1. Today, we will talk with ChatGPT. Our topic is how consistency build your online reputation. Let's start. Hello, ChatGPT. My name is Sadia Education Wali, and today we are discuss about how consistency build your online reputation. So, my first question.
Hey, Sadia, that sounds like a really great topic. Consistency can make such a big difference in how people perceive you online. What kind of aspects were you thinking about, like content, engagement, maybe branding?
Okay, ChatGPT. So, my first question is, what does online reputation mean?
That's a great starting point. So, online presence basically refers to how you show up across digital platforms, whether that's social media, your website, or even in search results. It's basically your digital footprint and how people perceive you and connect with you online. Does that make sense for what you were aiming for?
Okay, so my next question is, why is consistency important in building or
Of
online
course.
reputation?
Exactly. Building your online reputation is all about being consistent with how you show up, whether it's your voice, the quality of your content, your engagement with others. When people see you adding value, they trust you and they remember you. So consistency really does build that long-term credibility.
Okay, so how can posting regularly improve your online presence?
Yeah, absolutely. Posting regularly keeps you visible and it gives people a reason to keep coming back to your profile. It also signals to algorithms on platforms that you're active, which can help you reach more people. So a consistent schedule really makes a big
Okay,
difference.
so what type of content help build trust with your audience?
Oh, great question. So, content that really builds trust tends to be authentic, educational, or maybe even a bit personal. Sharing your expertise, behind the scenes glimpses, personal stories, those things make you relatable and reliable. And of course, consistency helps here too. So, being regular with that kind of content is key.
Okay, ChatGPT, so how does honesty affect your online reputation?
That's a really important one. So, inconsistency can really hurt your online reputation because it makes you seem unreliable or like you don't care enough to keep showing up. People might forget you or they might not trust your commitment. So, staying consistent helps create a stable, dependable image that people feel confident engaging with.
Okay, so why should you use the same tone and style across your social media platforms?
Exactly. Keeping a consistent tone and style really helps people recognize you instantly. Whether it's the language you use, your visual aesthetic, or your posting rhythm, that kind of predictability helps people know what to expect and feel more connected to your brand.
Okay, so how should you use the same tone and style across your social media platforms?
Yeah, so a good approach is to define your brand voice first. Like, is it friendly, professional, or playful? Once you know that, keep the same language, the same kind of visuals, and the same pacing across platforms. You can tweak for platform specifics, like a more formal tone on LinkedIn versus a casual vibe on Instagram, but keep the core style intact so your audience always knows it's you.
Okay, ChatGPT. So my next question is,
You're welcome. Yeah, if you have any more questions about consistency or anything else you're thinking about for your online presence, I'm here to help.
how does consistency help people recognize your personal or business brand?
Exactly. And once people recognize your brand, it just creates this instant familiarity and trust. So the more consistent you are, the more your audience feels connected and the more they're likely to engage, share, and keep coming back.
Okay, so what is the important to keep your online profile update?
That's a great point. Keeping your online profile updated is super important because it shows you're active, it reflects any new achievements, and it keeps you relevant. It prevents outdated info from causing confusion, and it gives people a reason to keep up with your journey as you grow.
Okay, so how can sharing valuable content regularly attract more followers?
Yeah, exactly. So when you share valuable content consistently, whether that's tips, insights, or stories, people start to see you as a go to resource. And when they get value from you, they're more likely to share, engage, and bring others into your community. So it's really a snowball effect.
Okay, so how can positive interaction with others strengthen your online image?
Absolutely. When you engage with others, like responding to comments, sharing their work, or just being supportive, it shows you're human and approachable. That builds rapport and trust, which really boosts your overall online image and makes people want to stick around.
Okay, so why should you avoid posting offensive or harmful content?
Yeah, definitely. So, harmful content can really damage your reputation. It could be misleading info, offensive language, or just anything that doesn't align with your values. So, being careful and mindful about what you share is really key to protecting your online image.
Okay, so how does consistency help build credibility over time?
Yeah, exactly. So when you're consistent, people know what to expect from you, and that reliability builds trust over time. So if you consistently deliver value, keep your promises, and stay active, people will see you as an expert and a trustworthy source in your field.
Okay, ChatGPT. So, what are the benefit of having a trustworthy online reputation?
Ah, yeah. So having a strong online reputation can really open doors. It builds trust, which can attract more opportunities like collaborations, partnerships, or even new clients. Plus, it can give you a competitive edge since people tend to choose those they trust and recognize more easily.
Okay, ChatGPT. What make can damage an online reputation?
Yeah. So a damaged online reputation can really hurt your opportunities. It might mean losing potential clients, missing out on partnerships, or just losing trust and credibility. So it's really crucial to protect your image and address any issues quickly if they pop up.
Okay, so why is patience important when building an online reputation?
Oh, absolutely. Consistency is key because it reinforces your identity and keeps you top of mind. When people see the same reliable message, tone, and quality over time, they start to trust you more. And that trust is what builds a solid online reputation.
Okay, so what are some real life example of people or brands that build strong online reputation through consistency?
Some great real life examples of brands with strong online reputations built through consistency are Apple, Adidas, and Innocent. Apple is known for its sleek, minimalist design and consistent messaging across all platforms. Adidas keeps a unified voice and story, especially with campaigns like hashtag impossible is nothing. And Innocent uses a cheerful, friendly tone everywhere, which keeps them recognizable and trusted.
Okay, ChatGPT. So my last question is, what is the most important lesson you learn about building an online reputation through consistency?
Ooh, that's a really great wrap up. I think the biggest lesson is that consistency is a long game. It's not just about one viral post or a quick win. It's about showing up consistently with value, staying true to your brand, and over time, that's what really earns trust and credibility.
Okay, thank you so much, ChatGPT, for sharing your valuable insights. I love this.
You're very welcome, Sadia. I'm really glad I could help. If you ever want to dive into more topics or have other questions, just let me know. Take care.
Okay, so I love this, everyone.